Hey guys, how are we all doing? It's Cam back at you again. Today I bring you another bargain. It is not mine. It is an EVH Stripe series. We've all seen these before. I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to quickly unplug it. So, there we go. Basically, this guitar was acquired very, very cheaply. Full enough, on the same night we bought the Gretsch. I've just recently reviewed a Gretsch. We bought this guitar the same night in the same car park from a separate person. It was really weird. We were like the only guys literally sat in the car park. It looked like we were doing a drugs deal or something, and if you like, we were just sat there in the car park waiting. You know, like in a Sean Connery Bond film where there were those two guys sat there watching James Bond, never say anything, they just sat there watching him. Well, that's what we were doing. We're just literally just waiting there for these guitars to show up in the car park. Anyway, we got the guitars all sorted out. We left with two, that being the Gretsch and this one. And we've all seen these before. A basswood body, EVH branded Floyd Rose tremolo with the detuner. EVH Wolfgang humbucker, single volume knob, but it's labelled as a tone knob because of how Eddie used it. A maple neck with a separate maple fingerboard, compound radius 12 to 16, massive jumbo frets, EVH branded tuners, I can't think of anything else, and yeah, a thumb wheel for the truss rod adjustment. Apart from that, that's pretty much it. Except this one's got the Van Halen 1 sort of style graphic as opposed to the circles, which is another one I've got. But anyway, they're all really, really good. Very, very nice playable guitar. This one's got a fatter sound. The one that I'm waving my fingers on. This one's got a fatter sound, whereas this one's got a bit more of a direct sound, if you like. Although it is tuned lower, it is a more direct sound. But as a side effect, this guitar's a lot heavier than the other one. The other one's suspiciously light. I highly emphasise the need to go hunting for bargains because this is a perfect example of what you can stumble across. This guitar is great, although there are some minor setup issues, but that's no problem really. The actual detuner doesn't work properly because the bridge is it's floating on this one. It's actually floating the way the guy set it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to get it reset up, and we're going to put a EVH Frankenstein humbucker in, which we do have. It is in here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Anyway, we're going to swap the pickup out on this. Nothing to do with dissatisfactory with the Wolfgang humbucker. The Wolfgang humbucker is amazing, but what's the point when you've got another one that's exactly the same? Anyway, great guitar. I love it. It's great. But anyway, highly need to emphasise the point about bargains. It's really important that you look on eBay, but search very, very carefully because with EVH guitars, as we tend to find, a lot of people tend to list them incorrectly. Like, say for example, there was one. Well, this guitar was listed correctly, but at a crazy price and set to finish at a weird time of day. Hence why we got it at a cheap price. Everyone's normally going home at the time we got this guitar. It finished at about 5:20 in the afternoon. And a similar story happened, full enough, with a Wolfgang Stealth that we were going to buy. My dad was coming home. This isn't my guitar, it's my dad's. And my dad was going to buy a Wolfgang Stealth and a Mexican made one, which they make now. They retail for about 700 quid. Hold that thought though. This guy was selling it under the name of EVH Guitar, all in lowercase. So if you typed it in, it would not appear on your search. And he was selling it for £142. It got to 2 minutes before the end. It was still on £142. My dad lost signal because he was on the train at the time when he bidded in for it. Lost the bid, but it sold for £197. I mean, come on. £197 for a 700 quid guitar? Dude, you couldn't even buy a Wolfgang humbucker for £197, if I remember the price correct. It certainly is around that area. It's unbelievable what you can get away with on eBay. Sometimes people spell things wrong, issue it under the correct name, spell the colour wrong even. Just get some minor screw up and it will totally not throw people off. This is what you can end up with. Absolute bargains. A lot of people think I'm rich. I'm not. You've just got to be patient and spend the right amount of money on the right guitar and you've got it sorted. I just dropped my pick. Nevertheless, I'm going to give you a few sound demos. I'm not going to go through clean. But thanks very much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. I look forward to see you guys again really, really soon. Take care. Thanks for 4,000 subscribers.